Hello. Now we will see about circuit breaker properties. As we discussed, to achieve circuit breaker functionality as a programmatically, we need to write certain circuit breaker properties. In that, very important property is sliding window size. So, what is the meaning of sliding window size? Means the number of calls are allowed for a hit. So suppose we are trying to hit the service. Order service is hitting payment service. So many calls may hit payment service. That means certain limit will be decided. So that limit is sliding window size. Suppose some 100 calls only allowed per a second, or some 1000 calls only allowed per 5 seconds. So something like that, some limit we are going to set. That is called a sliding window size. As an example, we are going to set sliding window size is 100. So here allow is there, closed is there, as long as 100 calls are allowed and it was getting 100 calls successful. But when the open state, when the successful service will become as open state, that means 100 calls per second we are setting, and failure rate also we need to, like a sliding window size we are setting 100, and failure rate threshold we are setting as a 60 percentage. Suppose 60 percentage of the calls are failed out of 100, then it should be open status. We are making it as a open status. So here sliding window size is 100 and the calls are failing 60 percentage out of 100. That means a failure rate greater than failure rate threshold means 61 or 60 or equal to 60. So automatically it would be open status. The status would be from closed to open status. That is the reason here we are setting automatic from open to off open. So we are not going to open this status for long time. It would be some limited time. That limited time is 30 seconds only. The state can be, the open state can be 30 seconds. That is a wait duration in open state equal to 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, what it will happen? What it would be happening is we need to set this open state to off open. So after 30 seconds, immediately it would be falling under off open state. So here also again off open, again services are trying to hit. So there it will check failure less than failure rate threshold. That means it would be again going to close. Suppose in case again it is failing. So for that we need to set one value. In off and off open, we need to set one value, that is permitted number of calls in off open state equal to 5. Suppose if a state of the service is only 5 calls, then it is a off open. So off open state it will not allow number of calls. So these 5 calls are successfully executing, then another 5 more calls hit will happen, then that also success means then off open will become as a closed. So everywhere we are checking like this. This is very important for writing a switch for circuit breaker, or programmatically we need to achieve means we need to write circuit breaker properties. So let us summarize one more time. So for writing circuit breaker properties, we need to write first and foremost a sliding window size. That should be 100 or that should be 1000 per a second per a hit, or whatever the time limit. In that, if the time duration and if the failure rate threshold is increasing, then out of 100% is 60% is failing, or 70% is of failing. Even 10% of the calls also failing means we can put. So this is property setting properties is in our own design. So as per the requirement, we can design properties. And wait duration, open state. So open should not be allowed for longer time. For that also we need to set wait duration in open state 30 seconds. In off open we need to set permitted number of calls in off open state equal to 5. So these 5 calls are success, then another 5 calls hit will happen, and those also success means, that means this off open state is ready to serve full length. Then this off open will become as a closed state. This is about circuit breaker. Till then, thank you.